Hello, how's everyone doing? I hope you're all well. Well, it's only about 30 degrees, and what should we do in 30 degrees? Let's have a fire, but not one on the ground, on a fire pit that comes with a tripod and a hanging pot as well. So, it started sounding like Jimmy Savile there, didn't it? On high men, no, just cut that. Forget the Jimmy Savile bit. So, I recently just bought a tripod. You know the fire pits that you get that stand off the ground on the metal leg things, and it's like a wire mesh goes over the top. You can pick them up on Temu and that now for about £7 or whatever. I've used them in the past with a tripod. Excuse me, I think I've swallowed a Reggie. I don't know why she swallowed a fly, perhaps she'll die. Anyway, I set it up with a little tripod that I've got, but it's a bit of a thing on and everything. Then, on Amazon, I came across a tripod that has one actually built into it. I thought, ooh, I like the look of that. And, even better, it was a good price as well, which I'll get to later. Well, in fact, it was under £20. It was £19.90. I'll put the link for it in the description so you can have a look. It also comes with a fire mat to put on the floor underneath it. But if we just have a quick look, this is it in its bag, head for comparison, and it weighs less than 690 grams as well, the whole lot. So this is the bag obviously that it comes in. Inside the bag you have its legs, which you simply just clip together. You'll see some screws on the end there. Have I managed to pick out? No. So these, see there's a little ferrule bit, is it? One bit wider than the other. The legs just snap into place like that. And I'll just get the other bit out. I'm not going to bore you putting all the legs together for you. I'm just going to show you how they go. And then I'll set it up and have a little look around it. So you get this, which has got its hanging chain on, which you can adjust where your pot hangs on it by simply, it comes with a pin on the end. You'll just put that through one of the links and that'll hold it up. At the minute, it's awkward doing this, holding other stuff in this as well. But yeah, so if that's got weight on it, as you can see, that pins through there like that, and your pot will hang from it. And then if you want your pot higher up, you simply raise it, put your pin through. If you want it lower down, obviously you just drop it further down. So on the underneath of that, as you can see, it's like a conical type shape. That's the bit that your legs go into, and these just simply screw in. Yeah, these just simply screw in to there. There you go. So obviously we've got 3 of these to put together. Then we'll attach the different things of the legs, and we'll get it put together, and I'll show you it once I get it up. Oh, Mrs. Get it up, Michael. Right, so this is the mesh, which is just rolled up like so inside the bag, and you put your things in. So you can see here, hopefully, that's like that. So the bottom part of these legs has that sort of end on, the rest of them don't. And what you want to do, see the hole in that there? We pop these on. You just got to feed the leg. I'm knocking the tripod. Feed the leg through there, pop it on and clip that in place. It might have actually needed to go on this one now, but I don't think, I think when all the legs are on, that keeps it under tension. I don't think it allows it to drop any lower. We'll soon find out anyway when I get the legs on. Whoops, sorry about that. If I get them wrong, I'll put it right and show you. Hope that makes sense. So hopefully you can see that. So what I did, all I've done is move them up. I put them onto this one first instead of this one where they could. It didn't slide down much, but at least with that shoulder will stop it, which is probably the way it's supposed to be. Anyhow, this is the mat, the fire mat that comes with it. I mean, if you add up the price of these things, these fire mats at that size are probably around about, even on Temu, £6 or £7. And then the tripod itself, and it's just hard to believe that they can make it for the money. So anyway, what I'm going to do mentally in this heat is I'm going to get a little fire going on here, put a pot of water on, and we'll have a look at how it does. There we go. Ooh, I can't get too close with the camera, like, but let's get a pot of water hung on it. There we go. Boil a bit of water. These are new as well. Got these heat proof barbecue stroke thingy gloves. They're actually one Tigris. Bought all this with my own money, by the way. I just ordered them at the same time because I've got a Dutch oven to go with this as well that I bought off Temu, but it was local delivery. It was only like 13 quid. I'll show you that in another video, but yeah, I don't know, cast iron one, lid, trivet, for everything. Honestly, I don't know how they make it for that money. Well, that was Temu, that one, but it was from a local supplier, so yeah, that come within days. Look at that go now. There's some heat coming off that, plus the fact that it's 30 odd degrees. So I'm doing this obviously. That sun's behind us. There's an eclipse tomorrow night, isn't there? So I've bought some glasses. Watch it be the only night where it clouds over and rains. But I'm doing this here in my garden. I've got the hose pipe on standby and everything. So it is controlled with the heat mat, as you see, under it and that, and it's on up off the ground on that. I wouldn't dream in a million years of doing this in the woods at the moment like this. It's just everywhere's a tinderbox, as you're seeing on the news yourself, all the wildfires that are going on in well, everywhere. So if you are out camping, take a sandwich, drink water. If you're desperate for a brew or coffee, use gas. Don't take fuel, alcohol stoves and that. As careful as you can be. There is still that there's still that chance that you're going to knock that over, spill the fuel. And if you do need to use alcohol stove for any reason, use one of the carbon fibre ones. So even if you knock it over, you're not going to spill the alcohol liquid all over, and it'll all go up in flames. But yeah, if you can, obviously. I know people want to boil water for a cup of tea or for a meal if they've got their thingy sachets, but I would honestly, I'd just use your gas stove, and if you can do without a stove altogether, just use water. Sandwiches, as boring as it sounds, but that's going lovely at the moment. Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let that burn down, and I only want to see how much ash that'll produce at the end once everything's burnt through. So there's no point me keeping you on just to watch me watch that. So I'll bring you back when it's all burnt down. Starting to die down a bit. That water's well boiled. I'm not drinking tea at the moment. I'm on my, as you can see, 0 alcohol Guinness. 3 years without any alcohol or drink. Not through my own doing, man. I'd love to have a proper drink, but got to be careful when you've only got one kidney, and in the very high risk group and be cancer returning. So I just do what's best for my kidney, well, as best I can. Right, anyway, enough of me waffling on about that. Still waiting for this to die down, so I'm just sitting in the shade underneath the willow tree here and just watching it, make sure it doesn't have any mad goings on, like things jumping off and catching anything alight, because it's just a tinderbox of UK at the moment, isn't it? Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll put the dimensions of it up here so you know the size of it and everything. I've just actually checked on Amazon. Unfortunately it's not available at the moment. It was £19.91 I think I paid. I'll pop that up here somewhere as well. But yeah, but stick it in your basket and they'll notify you when it comes back into stock if it's something that you want. I did look on Temu after I bought this actually, thinking, oh, I wonder if it'd have been cheaper on there. But, sorry about that bad light. But I couldn't find anything like that on Temu. Well, it's a lie. I could find something like it. I could find a tripod and I could find what I was on about earlier, the mesh fire thing raised off the ground with the metal legs that you're all clicking. But actually nothing with a tripod with the mesh and the chain at that height anyway. This is a lot taller than my other one, so yeah. Right, enough of that waffling as well. We'll come back in a bit and see how much mess or not mess it's made. There we go. That's them big logs all but gone to ash, as you can see underneath on the mat. Nothing. That's just the shadow, by the way, if you can't tell, but no, in fact that was 4 big logs. Now if I let that burn, that would just go all to ash, but I'm going to put it out now. Nothing underneath. They really are efficient, these, because obviously it's drawn a lot of air, so they do burn hot because they've drawn a lot of air from underneath there and onto that. But I'm going to put this out now. That water boiled ages ago. I've just left it on because I was having my Guinness. Just move this out the way like that, and that's that moved. Take this mat up, I can put that fire out. Right, so that's it for this one, guys. I bought that in the Dutch oven for a camping trick, but I don't think, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's happening or not now. But I'm very sorry if it doesn't. And I'm very sorry to the person if it doesn't as well. You know. So anyway, that's it for this one. If you've liked it, please give us a thumbs up. It does help the YouTube analytics. And if you're not subscribed, get yourself subscribed. Cost you nothing, get to listen to me waffling on. So until next time, guys, wherever it is, wherever we're doing, jazz hands above air, love you loads of millions. Bye for now. Mwah.